According to new research this week in the Journal of the American Medical Association JAMA, researchers say that being overweight may lead to a longer life. The somewhat surprising conclusion comes from an enormous, detailed review of over 100 previously published research papers connecting body weight and mortality risk among 2.88 million study participants living around the world. The new research confirms that obese people, and particularly those who are extremely obese, tend to die earlier than those of normal weight. But the findings also suggest that people who are overweight but not obese may live longer than people with clinically normal body weight. The new report is the largest and most comprehensive review of how weight, measured as body mass index (BMI), a measure comparing the ratio of height to weight, can influence longevity. Previous studies that have exposed the link in the past, however, have raised questions about whether the overweight advantage is real. We published an article in 2005 that showed, among other things, that overweight was associated with lower mortality, and we got an awful lot of negative feedback from that, says the current study's lead author, Catherine Flegel, a senior research scientist at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC). Since that study, however, dozens of others have reached the same conclusion, even if it was hard for researchers and the public to accept. For the new study, Flegel and her colleagues analyzed every study they could find that broke down death risk by the standard BMI categories set by the World Health Organization (WHO) in the late 1990s, with underweight defined as BMI less than 18.5, normal weight being BMI between 18.5 and 25, overweight being BMI between 25 and 30, and obese as BMI of over 30. Men or women who are 5 feet 4 inches would have normal BMI if they weighed between 108 and 145 pounds, for example, and overweight if they weighed 146 to 174 pounds, and obese if weighed more than that. Overall, people who were overweight but not obese were 6% less likely to die during the average study period than normal weight people. That advantage held among both men and women, and did not appear to vary by age, smoking status, or region of the world. The study looked only at how long people lived, however, and not how healthy they were when they died, or how they rated their quality of life. Why would overweight people live the longest? Flegel and her co-authors suggest that it's possible that overweight and obese people get better medical care, either because they show symptoms of disease earlier or because they're screened more regularly for chronic diseases stemming from their weight, such as diabetes or heart problems.